As we look at where God led us, Lausanne, Switzerland, we can see that that became more than just an institution in which speakers came in and spoke in a school. It became, and remains to this day, our first gathering place. And so while we have an old hotel that we refurbished near a forest, near a golf course, uphill from a city on what we know as Lake Geneva, Lac Léban, and though we had students learning French and learning German, and though we had the Middle East field trip and all that kind of thing, there was also the beginnings of an apostolic community. There was our relationship with the story of Switzerland, with the churches of the city, with the unfulfilled ambitions of God for the Swiss Romand. That's the Francophone part of Switzerland. There was that holistic worldview that was starting to grow in us as we put down roots in a place, largely as people who are not from that place. So for me as a young New Zealander, Lausanne is very special to me to this day. It's a place where I have a sense of belonging. In fact, my assistant Andy Zimmerman that works with me even now is a Swiss from that Geneva area. And so you see the building of YWAM in that story is really, it's not a hiring and firing institutional building in the way that the world of business does, or even the world of education. But it's more the telescoping out of a dynastic family in generations. Well, a family, of course, at its root is the nuclear family. Boy meets girl, they fall in love, they make a covenant with one another, and they conceive and bear children and lay down their lives for them. And if that goes on long enough, you end up with a tribe. It has generations. And so we see God boasting of that dynamic, saying, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So as we look back now, 53 years, we see telescoping out into the future, this generational dynamic, the weaving together of biological families, of languages and cultures. But at the heart of it, just like boy meets girl, there is the heart's affections. God builds his kingdom through gifts of friendship.